Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday. I had to think for a minute. Tuesday, October 3rd. Today is my niece's Renee's 46th birthday. And other than that, I don't know. Vicky's coming up. We can't tell you when, but it's coming up. Badare 57, her birthday's coming up. And I will remember to tell you on her birthday. Today's not her birthday. I plan on going to, oh my gosh, that's unusual. A fish fly. You never have fish flies in October. But it's an albino fish fly, so that must be a rare breed. I should save that one. Like, I don't know why it stays so light like that. I don't know if there's something I can do to darken it up, or I don't know. I really haven't got any plans today. I'm hoping to go to Oliver's soccer game, but it's kind of far, and if it's later like I think it is, I don't know that I'm going to go because I don't drive well in the dark, and the sun is setting about 7:15, and I think his game starts at 6:30, which means it wouldn't be over till like 7:30, quarter to 8, and the sun's going down like at 7:17, and it's like a 30-minute drive, so I don't know. I'll have to see. Sebastian usually plays on Saturdays, but I thought Oliver once in a while plays on Saturdays. Saturdays are my better day to go to them. I took out a pork chop for my dinner, but I want to do something a little different with it. I always have a pork chop and a baked potato, so I don't know what I'm going to do this time. And background noise, loud. When I came out to start doing my opening, there were some Jehovah's Witnesses coming down the street. And I admire everybody in their own faiths and that, but I don't try to push my faith on other people. And I just have a problem when people try to push their faith on me. I admire them for going door to door because I'm sure a lot of people slam the doors in their face. But I did talk to them a little bit, and they're very nice, very pleasant. Didn't take any brochures, though. Danny did that one time when he was young, and I always told him, if you take a brochure, it brings back a story of my aunt was a Jehovah's Witness, and she tried to convert all of us, and none of us wanted to be converted. And at her funeral, it was Jehovah's Witness funeral, so they had you kind of trapped in there for the whole thing. But anyway, she had always told me that if someone comes to your door and you take a brochure, they have to go back to talk to you again. So I always told my kids, if you open the door and they were there, don't ever take a brochure. Be polite to them, be very nice. They're strong in their faith like you're strong in your faith, and you have to admire them for that. And they're not like the weirdest people on earth. I mean, everybody believes in their own belief. But Danny one time took a brochure, and so then when they came back, I said, well, who did you talk to? And they said, well, we talked to a young man named Daniel. And I says, well, come right in. Let me bring Daniel to you. So Danny had to listen to him. So to this day, Danny doesn't take a brochure. I know that was probably mean, but I just, I don't know. It was mean. Now that I think back, it was mean. It was mean to the people. Not so much Danny, it was mean to them, to take up their time like that. I'm really kind of ashamed of myself now. It took me all these years to realize that, but, that's part of life. Growing, learning from your mistakes, and I learned from that one. It's very sunny. It's kind of warm. It's 65. I have boring clothes on, but I have I got your back shirt on underneath. So you always have to have a little bit of a hint of me underneath. I'm going to try to eat different. I am listening to all of your comments. They're all really happy, as I am, that we gave Sandy the door, slammed it in her face, and got rid of her, because she is not being good for me at all. She was not being a good influence. I need good influences. And I've listened to all your comments, and I do agree with you. I eat entirely too much at each meal. I have to learn to break it down into smaller meals. My body, even though that's not a lot of calories that I'm taking, well, my dinners are a lot of calories. My breakfast isn't with the fruit, but maybe because all that sugar, it's hard to break down all that sugar at once. So I'm going to start up eating differently today. Or smaller meals. That's my first goal for October. I'm going to set goals for October. My first goal for October is to eat less at each meal. Maybe eat more meals, but eat less at each meal. My second one is not to eat so much fruit at each meal. That's not to say I'm going to get rid of my fruit, because I love my fruit and I know it's sugar and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to try to break it up into different meals. Um, my third goal is to track. It's just, I, I was awakening when I tracked that 71 point dinner. I would have never thought that was that many points. I just, you would have never convinced me until I saw it myself on paper. So I'm going to track. I walk anyhow. I like to walk. So I'm going to walk every day or go to my water aerobics. I'm still going to take the weekends off. But if I occasionally decide to take a walk, I'm going to take a walk. And I'm going to reach my 50-pound loss in October. That's my goal. I've got so many people that are close to 100 pounds. I wish I could remember who the third one was. I think it was the Brit. I think it was. But I'm going to have to check to make sure. I'll let you know later on if I was wrong. But we all know, because I keep telling you, Healthy Girl and Weight Watchers with Carrie are going to reach their 100 pounds. The Fit and Fabulous Mom has already hit hers, but she's shooting for Wonderland. So I might include her in on my challenge to myself. I haven't asked them to challenge, be in on the challenge. I've just decided in my own mind, like I'm a legend in my own mind, that I'm going to challenge them. So I'm going to challenge Kim, who's very close to getting into Wonderland, and I'm challenging Healthy Girl and Weight Watchers with Carrie, and I'm pretty sure it's the Brit. I'm going to check to make sure, but if anybody else is close to 100, you let me know. I know that, what was the other one? Oh, no, I know the other one. Oh, she's really close too. I'm going to have to think on that. I'm going to think on that while I'm walking, and I'm going to let you know, because there's another one that's really close to 100 pounds. I don't know. Oh, well, let's go for our walk. I'm going to call Denise and talk to her on the phone while I'm walking. That's the only way I can get her to walk with me. She goes to the gym every morning, though. After she drops Josh off at school, she goes to the gym. So it's not like she's not getting exercise, but she is. So, okay, let's go for a walk. And I'm going to think of who that other person is while I'm walking. I know it'll come to me sooner or later. I know it will. Whoa, too close. Okay, it came to me as I had to strip down, because it's very warm out here. It really is. Stacy Spencer, she's at 90 pounds. She's 10 pounds from her 100-pound goal. So I've included you in my personal little challenge. I don't know how people can... West Virginia Running Down, when he does his videos, he's running and he's steadier than I am walking. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, it's Stacy Spencer. She's at 90 pounds, so she's got 10 pounds to do. Girls, come on, let's go. Let's do this in October. Let's hit our goals. We can do it. I know it. Okay. I got to walk and concentrate on my walking. It's quite warm out here. I'm not complaining. It sounds like it, but I'm not. Well, I'm back. I've walked my 2 miles, and as you can see, I had to take my sweater off. It's warm. It's really quite warm. I was supposed to go up to 80 today, so I don't know what I was thinking. It's probably in the 70s right now. Look at the beautiful sky. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to go in, drink my water, and what else? That's about it. I think I'm going to have pancakes for breakfast, but instead of syrup, I'm going to use some sugar-free raspberry jam. I like to put jelly or jam on my pancakes and save on the butter and the syrup, which is very high in calories, and then that way I can have 3 slices of bacon. Well, that's my plan. And then I'm going to have, for my snack, I'll have my berries, grapefruit, and banana later in the day. And then for dinner, I'm going to have the pork chop and some cottage cheese and a salad. And I'm going to use the yogurt low-fat dressing that I do like. I don't know why I don't use it. And a glass of iced tea. So I planned out my day, plan on sticking to it. If I get hungry and I want a snack in between, I'm going to have an apple, and I just might use a tablespoon of that syrup and dip it in, the caramel syrup, because I think that was 3 points, if I have enough room for it. I'm not going to do it if I don't have enough room, but if I have enough room, I'm going to do it, because I told you I'm trying to hit as close to my 35 points as I can this week. See if that makes a difference. Okay, let's go in. I got my water in the fridge all ready to go. I've already drank 16 ounces, and now I'm going to drink another 32. Then I'm going to take my shower and get on with my day. Okay, time to change up my eating habits. And surprise, surprise, no berry. Well, raspberry jelly, but no berries, no fruit. So I started my day with a prayer. I've drank 48 ounces of water. I've walked 5,021 steps. My quote is, forget the clock and use a compass, because the direction you're headed is more important than the time it takes to get there. It's taken me a while, but I'm not giving up. 35 smart points, 7 points for my half a cup of pancake mix, the dry mix. I probably could have used less. I'll learn from next time. 2 for my 3 slices of center cut bacon, and 0 for my tea and water. It's a 9-point breakfast. I have 29 points left for the day. Okay, it's been about 3 hours since I ate, and so I'm going to have a grapefruit and a glass of water for 0 points. Okay, another 2 hours has passed. It's now about 4:30. And I'm going to have a snack of my berries and my banana and a cup of tea and a glass of water. Once again, all 0 points. I don't know that I'm going to hit my goal for today, because 29 points for a dinner is going to be kind of hard, especially since I'm not having the potato. But I'll try. Is it going to kick a goal for me now? It's hit or miss if Ollie's going to play. We'll have to see. Here he comes. Oh, he almost fell. Let's see if Ollie's going to kick a goal. He's got to find a ball first.
Your ball's on the other side of the field by your coach. Run.
Conserving his energy.
This ball. Huh? Put your ball over by my bag.
There he goes. She told me to sit there. She said, wherever. Way to go, Oliver.
You wanna go over?
Okay, I told you I was going to have a pork chop for dinner, but Oliver's game was changed, so I didn't have time to cook it. So this is a very odd dinner. But I told you I was going to change up my eating, and boy, I really did. So I had 29 smart points to use, 6 for my bagel, I toasted it, 6 for my 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2 for my 2 ounces of ham, and 5 for my 2 ounces of mozzarella cheese, 3 for my popcorn, which was the snack that Oliver was handing out, and 0 for the tea and water, so it's a 22-point dinner. I still had 7 points to use. So we'll see. It's still kind of late. It's 7:30, so I think I'm eat this and I'll be done for the night. Well, I know I had a really heavy carb day today, but I'm trying to kickstart my metabolism. Oh, look at my hair. It's pretty easily distracted. That's just who I am. I get back from Oliver's game. I had that weird dinner, but you know what? It was pretty good. But I mean, like I said, heavy in carbs. I'm going to have to do better tomorrow. But tomorrow I will have my pork chop. I have no plans to go anywhere tomorrow night, so I can eat my pork chop tomorrow. And I'm going to go to water aerobics in the morning with Birdie and do a little bit of grocery shopping, laundry, same old stuff. So stick with me, and we got this. We really do. Easily distracted. What can I say? See you tomorrow.